and we really had a lot of respect for the way they played. The quarterback was one heck of a player, and he brought him back, and part of a championship game is you got to withstand the ebb and flows of a ball game, and so. We got out early and it made it seem like it was pretty easy, but you never felt like the game was completely out of there. And then when they blocked the punt and they scored 2 touchdowns, I believe within about 2 minutes, that really changed momentum. And it seemed from that point on we were just fighting to take a breath. And but that's part of winning a football game. That's part of the things you got to do. And things aren't always going to be perfect, but I'm sure proud of having a chance to compete against Ohio Dominican. I'm sure proud of us going to the semifinals. But what I'm really proud of is my coaching staff and these guys next to me. These guys are really, really special kids, and I'm so lucky to be their head coach. So.
Is that the first pop block you've had? What happened on that?
That was Coach Wristen's fault, and well, thank you for. I'm sure you'll put it in there. I was trying to, when I studied him, I was trying to tweak our scheme a little bit, and because I tweaked it, it opened up some area where they attacked. So, and that's all on Coach Wristen. There's nobody else. And then when we went back to the way we coached from day one, instead of me thinking you had to do something different, and we got it fixed.
And on
well, we're comfortable with Daniel, even CJ, and Steph was battling, and he needed to take a breath, and so why not have Daniel Wise in that? So that's not a very good question, Joe. I'm saying why not? And
well,
so
we got the RMAC Special Teams Player of the Year.
I'm just.
That's why I just wanted to ask. We didn't know if he was hurt.
Well, the reality of it is we changed our scheme. We had carried a couple different ones, and we went with a little different with our angles. And I thought with those yellow shoes there was a flag on the play, and I'm trying to hold my breath and look at it, and I'm looking all around, and Daniel was up in like a NASCAR racer going up the ramp there and scoring and celebrating. It was pretty cool. It was neat for him to have a little success with that.
What did you see on that, Daniel?
To be honest, I just seen guys shooting. I seen my blockers, and they were just looping around, so I knew I was going to go to the right side. And I set my guys up to make the best block so I can help my team get a victory.
You were thinking about return on that?
To be honest, sir, I see it was the heat of the moment, and I knew if I made this play for my team, we're going to see the promised land. Yes, sir.
What does it mean to be sitting here right now and going to the semifinals?
It's just special, and to be honest, Ohio Dominican is an awesome team, and I couldn't do it with the great man to my right side coaching me the whole way.
Coach, talk about the play on straight game.
If you would have told me walking off the field that we had 100 yards rushing, I would have said, what the heck? But, we had some cracks, and we were able to get it. And, JB got hurt, and so we had to ride Cam a little bit on this thing. And, you couldn't ask for a more durable. We're just so close to popping it, but that's the credit to Ohio Dominican. I mean, like I said before, their run fits in this run game was really something really special. So, I'm proud of what the offensive line. I'm proud of what Coach Borbley, Coach Wilk, and all those guys. Our receivers were a big part of the blocking, and that goes to credit to Coach Jackson and Coach Herring that did a great job of getting those targeted.
Joe, you saw that one.
We were in a play where me and Josiah Flack, we switched places, and so I manned up on the tight end. Well, tight end stayed and blocked. I think he went out, and then there was another guy blocked, so then that frees up me to just kind of sit there and read the quarterback. He kind of diagrammed it pretty well. I just watched his eyes, and then when he threw it, went up and grabbed it. Almost dropped it there, but ended up picking it up. And I thought I had a touchdown, but they
So did the rest of us.
What did they adjust to in the second half to where they were more effective moving the ball? Or was it just?
Well, we pretty much shut the run game down. They had no run game, basically the whole game. I think so. They went to the pass and kind of schemed up our defense after the first half on where to attack, where our passing defense maybe was a little weak. But other than that, that's what they're good at. They've got a Harlan Hill, award finalist quarterback, and so passing is what they do, and they went to that.
Joe, I think that also, I'm going to elaborate. We had a broken coverage on their first touchdown, and when that happened, it kind of gave them a little momentum. And after that, they got some big plays, but we really felt defensively. Our philosophy is keep it in front, and they just on that one with the broken coverage. But we'll get that fixed.
What was the defensive huddle like?
We knew we got scored on and we had to fix some things. We knew, like, at that point, it's going to be a battle. So you buckle down as a team and as a unit. We buckled down, and I think at the end, I don't know how many stops we had there at the end, big stops too, especially at the end of the game, fourth down. But once they score, you got to crank it up, turn it up. We kept saying choke them out, because that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to win this game. And they I'll give credit to them. They stayed in the game. They made some plays. But as a defensive unit, we just said we gotta stop them from scoring. If they don't score, they don't win.
Do either of you players feel like you let up a little bit, up 24-0?
I wouldn't say so. I think there was some momentum changes. You never want to let up. I think it maybe looks like that, but they had some momentum changes. They got some good plays. They broke a few. I mean, other than like maybe a few missed coverages and stuff, the score's not as close as it was. But I don't think our team went up to back up.
I think that's playoff football. That's playoff football, and you got to play 60 minutes strong. We talked about, the whole deal was about having a discipline to the details for 60 minutes, and so it came to it was able to play a full 60 minutes, and so it was nice to see a team play for a full 60 minutes.
What's this mean to the program to break through this barrier and get through this round?
It's friggin' cool, okay? I'm excited. We've been close. I just think it's nice to be one of 4 teams. I always wanted to say that we were part of a Final Four. You say those things. We had one other opportunity, and we missed our opportunity. A lot of these kids were young then, and now our challenge was to knock that door down. And so we knocked the door down, and now we're playing with house money, and we're going to go have some fun.
All downhill from here?
I don't know if it's all downhill, but it's a great opportunity for us. I think, if I'm correct, right, we're the only RMAC team to reach the Final Four in football, and I think that's a credit to this university. It's a credit to this town. It's a credit to these players and these coaches, and I think we still feel like we have unfinished business.
Sir, to be honest, after every game, coach comes in, tell us unfinished business. We all know what's ahead of us. We all know what's at stake. We all know we have to put our head down. Sunday, coaches are gonna put together the scheme, and during the week, we just have to produce and get ready for the next game.
Same question. What does it mean, to you, unfinished business? Now you guys got a chance to do something you've never done before. How do you approach this now?
Well, we talked about wanting to win a national championship. We won the RMAC 4 years in a row, and I think sometimes that's not our final goal. It's never our final goal, even though it's fun, but that's not our final goal. So when we haven't made the last 3 years, unfinished business is getting to that point, getting to win that national championship, and that's, we're not stopping here. We're going ahead. That's our goal, and so I guess hopefully that answers the question.
Coach, how big was Paul Browning? He had the catch. I think it was a 3rd and 1. He threw up high, and then on the last series, there made a diving catch to get a first down.
That's pretty special. Paul's really a neat. I guess I've always characterized Paul as not only does he make fabulous plays like that, he blocks when you ask him to go block as a wide receiver, but more importantly, he's really so important in our locker room about the way he leads this team. When he speaks, everybody listens, and so it's just nice having him back, and we feel like we're packed strong. We're 54 strong with Paul, and that's the type of mentality. And that play at the end of the game when gave us a first down, you don't realize how critical that is, because you run another probably 40 some seconds because they called a timeout. But we don't convert that, and he doesn't make that diving catch. I mean, we're still scrambling there at the end. So that's as big as plays we've had all year. You guys done?
Anything else?
Hey guys, thanks for covering us. We appreciate it down here, and hopefully we'll have a home game down here on Saturday. Do you know when we're going to find out, Garrett?
The conference coach call is at 6:30 this evening, so it'll be sometime after 6:30.
Do I get to be on that?
Yeah.